Deadline day transfer window is all what we are all about in here on United Matters channel. First video of the day, United unveiling Antony, and you guys are really watching it, and thank you guys for watching it in the free. Remember, we are left with 300 subscribers to hit 8,000 subscribers, and I know by today we must have hit that number in here onto the United Matters channel. I'm 100% sure that we're going to hit that number in here onto this channel, which goes by the names of United Matters channel. 300 subscribers left, and you guys, I know you can't let us down because you've always been doing this from 1 subscriber to the number of subscribers we are having onto this channel, which goes by names of United Matters channel in there for you. So we're talking about Memphis Depay, Ronaldo staying. We're having an update of Wan-Bissaka. Tiong is really going to join Birmingham on a permanent deal, but he's taking a pay cut of his salary in the championship. So Rock and David is my name. United Matters channel is where you're watching us in, and let's roll into this because it has been highly anticipated for, because the transfer is ending today. Now, Memphis Depay previously reported United target can terminate his contract with Barcelona at any time if a club agrees a deal with him. Keep an eye on him. That's what Fabrizio Romano told us early this morning, that Memphis Depay is really trying to go on and really agree with Barcelona to terminate his contract, and obviously we are waiting to see how that comes to happen, because his move to Juventus still and never came to happening or materialization, and obviously the player is wanting out. And yesterday we brought you a story coming in from Sport indicating that the player is pushing so hard to join Manchester United because United will be 100% willing to get him as a free agent, because that means they would have foregone that money they made as an offer for him at Barcelona, as confirmed to us by Gerard Romero like 1.5 weeks ago, that United have made a 10 million offer to Barcelona to buy Memphis Depay. So I'm just waiting to see what is going to come out of that, because it looks like it's not going to be easy for United to land in Memphis Depay if at all he doesn't agree a deal with Barcelona. But Memphis Depay, to me, as our team is standing, if we're having Ronaldo, Antony Martial, having Depay with us is really another good addition. Reason being, he will come on and really play well onto the left attacking side of the midfield, where we believe that we are lacking quality, especially because Rashford is really lacking a competitor who is really gaining on. Obviously, the coming in of Antony creates lots of trouble for Marcus Rashford, because Sancho plays better on the left than Marcus Rashford, though he also plays good onto the right side of the attacking midfield. But Memphis Depay coming in through will be like a confirmation that we now have 2 players to compete for the left attacking side of the midfield, and that will be Rashford and a player who goes by the names of Memphis Depay. And obviously Memphis Depay can also lead the line and play as a centre forward, as you see how Louis van Gaal plays him at the Dutch national team. Obviously he leads the line and he plays very, very well. But obviously today we are playing a side which goes by the names of Leicester City, and I think it's going to be hard for us to be in for those players or any players in there for you, as the transfer really transfers to the time of its completion. How can they be on phone telling Erik ten Hag that please, this and such a player is available, can we get him in? Yet we are really playing a game of football. It's hard. So if there is a deal to happen, if the Memphis Depay deal is to happen, it should happen before the game. It should happen before the game, but almost. I know they can really leave every business to John Mata and Richard Arnold, and they tell him, please, if there is a chance to sign him, obviously, let's get him in. And Frankie de Jong also, no update coming in from Barcelona, but if at all anything matures or materializes, we'll be here to let you know about this, because Ten Hag confirmed to us that United is a big team, and if at all there happen to be any chance of a player that we want and is made available, we'll go in for him and we'll sign him immediately as United. That's what Ten Hag went ahead to say at the presser held yesterday as we prepared to play a side which goes by the names of Leicester City. Now Fabrizio Romano told us that Memphis Depay to United is nothing serious or advanced right now. He's telling us that right about now there is nothing serious or nothing advanced, but you never know what's going to come in the future. Something might really come out and really be positive, and a deal might happen, because the moment he terminates his contract with Barcelona, obviously trust me, United will move in. United will move in, but they can't move in right now because they don't want to spend any single penny on this deal, but they're willing to give him a very good wage that is going to earn weekly at Manchester United, and obviously personal terms won't be a problem, and him flying to Manchester United from Spain will take like 2 hours, and obviously that will lead to him being one of those players at Manchester United and be available maybe when United is playing Arsenal at Old Trafford. So that's what Fabrizio is telling us, and then let's get into this. We've been told by Manchester United that Antony will not face Leicester City, but he could be available for Sunday's game versus Arsenal at Old Trafford. Obviously, they had already informed us that Antony is really not going to get his work permit before today, but you don't know what is really going to happen today, because United unveiling him is the confirmation that maybe they've submitted the papers and they're being worked on. So you're waiting to see how long it's going to take for Antony to really get the visa and work permit, because if he's to play against Arsenal tomorrow by midday, he has to be registered by the Premier League. That's it. If he's not registered by the Premier League, then it won't happen. But I know it's going to happen because he came here on Monday, obviously, and United really unveiled the player yesterday. That was Wednesday, and now they're working for all of those days. I think Casemiro came in on Saturday, but on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I think it took like 2-3 days, and I think he came in on Monday. He did his medical on Monday night. United posted. I think there are some good 3 days. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I know the work permit and visa would have been gotten by tomorrow noon, and they would have been submitted, and the player will be registered to take place in that game of Arsenal. Guys, I can't wait to see Antony into that Arsenal game, because I know he brings a different firepower. I don't believe he's going to start, but when he really gets onto that field of play for like 10-30 minutes, obviously can change lots of things. That will depend on the game situation that we'll be having, because we need players that really take off players, that really send the opponent's players to the wrong foot. That's what we want. With the jinking feet of Sancho and Antony on the left and right consecutively, you expect us to be creating more, because we're having Casemiro, who is going to get that ball from the back four, pass it to the midfield, and with the brilliance of Eriksen, who really has a very good long ball on him. Obviously, you expect Antony to get himself into good spaces or pockets of space, especially the half spaces, to leave the wide area for Diego Dello, and then cut inside and then put magic or illustrate magic at the opponent. So that's all about Antony. He's not going to take place into the game today, as we play a team which goes by names of Leicester in there for you. Then we've been told by TalkSport that just in, Manchester United have rejected an approach from West Ham for Wan-Bissaka. Erik ten Hag has decided to keep Wan-Bissaka after failing to sign new right back. Now, till again, the board is letting down the manager. You get? The manager wanted Sergiño Dest, but they told him that you can only take Sergiño Dest when we move on Wan-Bissaka. He had already decided to move on this player. But guess what? They never wanted to sell Wan-Bissaka, because they are not getting close to 25 or 30 million pounds they wanted from him. That's why he's staying at Manchester United. Again, the manager is keeping a player whom he doesn't want at the club because of the board and the Glazers. Wan-Bissaka was one of those players that Erik ten Hag didn't entertain to have at United, but they are forcing him to have him. And guess what? A team like AC Milan has gone ahead to sign Sergiño Dest on loan with an obligation that is not mandatory to buy him after the season at 20 million euros. Couldn't we execute such a deal as Manchester United? It shows you that the negotiation team at United needs to go ahead and really get changed, because we are really having Wan-Bissaka here because we don't have good negotiators. AC Milan went in for Sergiño Dest and got him because they are really a better negotiator than us. If at all you had a better negotiator, we would have gotten this player. But of course, as I told you yesterday, that doesn't make me to really change my mind. You get? 100% believe, to me, not getting him in, I really like it. Do you know why I like it? I believe that next season we'll go in for Dumfries. But if at all they've given him a right back this season, there is no way they're going to give him another right back next season, because Diego Dello is good and he needs another player to come in and play into as second fiddle. But obviously, when Diego Dello proves himself and we bring in Dumfries, we'll be having two top-class right backs in there for you. I think we can use Brandon Williams, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Diego Dello throughout this season, and I know way than the World Cup, they can see a good right back who is going to be cheap, or they can go in and bring in Dumfries in the summer of 2023. Obviously, even in January, the deal for Dumfries is possible, because if the money is provided to the manager, then they will get what they want. And secondly, one thing I would like to see is that Dumfries is a finished article, but look at how Tyrell Malacia is playing. How do you feel if at all you go in and bring in a right back who is not known like Tyrell Malacia, who can put a shift in and bring him at Manchester United at like 15 million euros? I think that would have been the best deal for United. You get? So I think let Erik ten Hag put his scouts at work and they get in the best that we deserve at Manchester United. And let's wait and see. Now, today, this has shocked me, guys. Now, after Ronaldo failing to get a team that is really going to take him, the PR team of Ronaldo is at work. Guess what? A man who has always been consistent at telling us that Jorge Mendes is offering Ronaldo to different clubs, Fabrizio Romano, amongst all people, has told us that in reality, Cristiano Ronaldo has never really been close to joining any club. It was just a lot of media speculation, but Mendes never entered advanced talks with any club. Yet, the only security Fabrizio has in here for him is advanced talks. But obviously, the player was offered to very many different clubs all over the world, to Atletico Madrid, to Barcelona, Bayern Munich, PSG, Chelsea, and very many other clubs. Napoli, Inter Milan, you get? So, that's what the player was offered. He was offered everywhere. And I'm asking myself, why is it that amongst all people, Fabrizio is telling us that Ronaldo has never really been close to joining any club? He has been looking for clubs to take him. But because he failed to get a realistic destination for his next career, he really decided to stay. But him deciding to stay doesn't really rely on him and his agent. It relies on the clubs that they are offered to, that said no to Cristiano Ronaldo. And secondly, as I've always told you, that if at all you sit down and weigh in when you're Ronaldo, which team is going to accommodate you right now at your age, when they're paying you £515,000 a week, you get, and on every shirt sale they make, you have like 5%. Which team? Obviously, it has to be United. It has to be United. And who is going to accommodate you with your salary? You just have to go in and say, all right, I think at United, I still have this season. I can play one more season at United. I can re-trigger my 1 year, can then be at United, because next year, obviously, I know you're going to play in the Champions League, because the squad we're having, obviously, has to go in and really finish in the top 4 and obviously win the UEFA Europa League. So that is Fabrizio Romano, and he told us that nothing is close or advanced for Ronaldo to leave Manchester United. As it stands, he's staying at Manchester United. So Ronaldo is staying, and that's what I've always been telling you guys. To me, if Ronaldo wants to go, let him find the suitor that takes him. If he wants to stay, let him stay. But this time around, he's staying because no team wants to take him. So I'm asking myself, is he really ready to be at Manchester United? Will he really feel okay with the decisions of the manager, Erik ten Hag? Because I did a story yesterday, Erik ten Hag challenging Ronaldo to thrive under his management. That's what he wants, and there is a level of fitness that he wants Ronaldo on to go in and really do the needful and be a United player. That's what Erik ten Hag told Ronaldo. Sky Sports has also confirmed this last nail in the coffin for Ronaldo quitting Manchester United. We've been told by Sky Sports that Cristiano Ronaldo is with the Manchester United squad tonight to face Leicester City. You've heard it well. Cristiano Ronaldo is with the Leicester squad to face a side which goes by names of Manchester City. What does that mean? What does that mean? It simply means you and tells you that obviously he's going nowhere because there is no time for him to fly to go and undergo a medical. You get? If at all there were any speculations or any offers of Ronaldo leaving, Ten Hag wouldn't have involved or included him in his squad that is going to play a side which goes by the names of Leicester City, because they're traveling from Manchester to Leicester, and obviously it's really going to be some journey to travel, and obviously Ronaldo is not part of this. Sorry, is part of this, and obviously it's a confirmation that he's going nowhere and is staying at Manchester United. Then we've been told by Dos Sports Quattro, after many rumors and possible destinations, Ronaldo stays at Manchester United. Obviously he stays and is going nowhere. Then we've been told by Edu Aguirre on Cristiano Ronaldo, he will not play for Sporting Lisbon or Napoli. He has never considered it. You see how everything is spinning now, because Ronaldo failed to get a team that is going to take him. Now they want to overshadow everything that came out in the media by putting out stories that Ronaldo wanted to start Manchester United. He never wanted to go. You get? But the fact is, he wanted to go. He wanted to go. So you mean David Austin is a liar? David Austin came out and told us that the agent of Ronaldo, George Mendes, offered him to Chelsea when he met Todd Boehly in Portugal. Todd Boehly was excited for this move, but the problem was it was not approved by Thomas Tuchel. That's it. That's it. So he wanted to go, but this is a PR spin being done by the Ronaldo team. Obviously, he knows how to play it, and George Mendes, being an agent who has been here for so long, he knows exactly what this is all about. And it's all about one thing. It's all about Ronaldo saving his name and regaining some of the lost love from the United fans all over the world, because there is a portion of fans of United that never wanted him to go, and there is another portion of United fans that wanted him to go, and we are annoyed by him saying that I'm leaving. So Ronaldo PR machine at work, and obviously it's being mastered by the agent George Mendes, because when you see people like Fabrizio Romano coming out and saying that he has never really considered leaving, yet you've been always telling us that he has always wanted to go. We are not fools, mates. We are really people who really understand, with our brains very much working. Ronaldo has always wanted to go. The problem is he has failed to get a suitable suitor to take him, and it's only United that can really get him what he wants. And obviously, you look out with your agent and ask yourself, guys, Ronaldo asks Mendes, obviously you want to play Champions League football, that's it. And that's the main reason as why you're leaving United. Then, who is going to pay us this money? And how sure are you that the team is going to give us a contract that is like that of Manchester United? But at United, we can even be here for more 2 years. Trust me, Ronaldo is a legend at Manchester United and is a money-making machine. He can be at United until he's 40 years. That's it. Because his presence at Manchester United increases the value of the club. You get? It increases the value of the club, and the club makes a lot of money from Ronaldo. He sold 2 million shirts last season. 2 million shirts last season. He broke the record. So, if you're having a player who can really fetch you close to 200 million pounds, because a shirt of United costs like, is it $100? Okay, let's say pounds. Let's say £50. That is like 100 million pounds. If you have a player who can fetch you that amount of money, you can't let him go like that. The Glazers know it. That's why Joel Glazer didn't want him to go, because he's a money-making machine. And obviously, the next story that is going to appear in here is going to say that after United saw that Ronaldo was going, that's why they went in for Antony, Casemiro, you get, to really facilitate his mind with these signings that United is an ambitious club. That's what they will really say. But obviously, it won't be that way. It won't be that way. It's really going to be something different altogether. And let's wait and see what the PR machine of Ronaldo is cooking up next. But obviously, he's staying at Manchester United. He's going nowhere. And let's wait and see how this is going to go onto the United Matters channel. So guys, tell me what you think into the comment section below about Depay to United update. Ronaldo staying, Wan-Bissaka going nowhere, and Antony out of the Leicester game confirmed. Rock and David is my name. I sign out for now. Smash the like button, comment and share. Let's have like 300 likes on this video, guys. And obviously, go into the lower right bottom corner and subscribe. And may the Almighty God protect you abundantly. I sign out for now. See you later. You guys are really the best. I'm out.